right, so I'm reflecting quickly on Game 1 of the BER season tournament, the first round, 2025, the Angel Birthday Series. That's the Eastgate Park Series. Man, well, at least it was better than how it started off in the first round last year. Oh boy, I was way more tired than in that first one, and I think I lost by historic freaking, what is it, like 77-49, something like that. That was horrendously bad. Okay, so that was like the worst Game 1 I've ever had. But then I ultimately pulled away to win the series eventually in Game 10 with that epic buzzer beating shot. That was basically the Willow Park series, and boy, I had a lot of neck and neck battles in that one, and it's a lot of close games. But yeah, this one was pretty close. I mean, I'll tell you, I feel like I did pretty well enough to stay in the game for the most part. Yeah, even forced an overtime. At one point, I was down by 15. What was it? Or more like 16, actually. I was down 27-43, and then I made a comeback with a couple of made threes in a row, right? And then I was still down, but then I managed to make it close, and yeah, forced an overtime after what is it? It was like after I think it's after it made the two made turnaround jumpers, and then got to overtime with the same rules as the second part of the activity. Just tired out eventually, right? And just I just missed the rest of the way. So that was I tired out, just missing threes and even another turnaround jumper, and just I only lost by 6, but I was already down by 12 at that time. And did I feel rusty? Apparently not that much. I mean, I was okay for the most part. I think I made close to 10 threes again. I made a lot of threes in this game, but even a lot ain't always gonna translate to wins. I mean, I know NBA teams are gonna rely on the three if nothing else works, or if they're down so big, the only solution they want to make is just by attempting a bunch of threes, right? Well, I know I'm that kind of guy, but I also gotta play it smart, because this is the playoffs, aka for my sake, the BER season tournament. Yeah, this one was better, but it was more competitive, but just pretty bad loss. I don't want to say a bad loss, but then it's like I'm 0-1 again. So yeah, apparently another choke job of a Game 1. It's just so unreal. Like, throughout my history of doing my BER season tournament, going back to last year, I'm now 0-3 in Game 1s. That's just unbelievable. First round last year, lost Game 1. Second round, which is the semifinals, lost Game 1 as well. I'd be hard pressed to believe that I lost another Game 1, and that's technically already 3 losses in a row if you want to count the streak from losing in the last game, which didn't really matter, even though I made 10 threes, and obviously the one against Russ and Eugene, that was the other home game, and now I lost 3 home games straight. Okay, so I hope I can bounce back, but if I'm down 0-2, oh boy, the pressure is going to get much bigger, and I would hate, I'm gonna say this out loud, I would hate to lose going into a first round exit with arguably the best regular season I ever had, and man, I would hate to see this BER season just come to an end real fast. Okay? I would hate to see that come to an end real fast. So hopefully I can bounce back. There might be a tad bit of rule changes, but for the most part, you know, I should be better than I was in today's game. So as long as I make enough threes to kick in. So, all right, peace.